In the U.S., more than 10,000 people die each year in accidents involving drunk drivers. Now in California, a state known for its car culture, a group of mothers has made headway in their campaign to make the roads safer. NHK World's Salim Esaid has more.
In California, on the U.S. West Coast. Police at checkpoints catch drunk drivers.
Keep blowing harder. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. Now you need to blow longer and harder. Okay? You understand if you don't do this?
California arrests 200,000 people a year for drunk driving. Many states have limited public transportation, so cars and drunk driving are a fact of life. More than 10,000 deaths each year in the U.S. involve drunk drivers. In a car accident 10 years ago, Mary Klotzbach saw her son, Matthew, die right before her eyes. She and her husband suffered light injuries, but her son died after a severe blow to his head. Their car had been hit by an intoxicated driver. Matthew was a student at the Naval Academy. He was about to take pilot training and had planned to get married.
And I said that I yelled, "You need to get him out and give him CPR." Civilian man that was just driving whispered in my ear and said, "Mary, it's too late."
Determined to prevent further accidents like this, Mary went to a meeting of a group called Mothers Against Drunk Driving. The members include mothers like Mary who have lost a child in a drunk driving accident. They pushed for an alcohol ignition interlock device to be installed in cars. A driver must breathe into the device before starting the engine. If alcohol is detected, the engine will not start. The state of California passed a law that forces convicted drunk drivers to install the alcohol ignition interlock device in their cars in Los Angeles area. Mary was invited to the signing ceremony for the law. It is often called Matt's Law in honor of her son. This man installed the device after his conviction last year for driving under the influence. The cost of installation is about $120. Maintenance fees run about $75 a month. Users must pick up the whole tab. Considered an effective way of preventing repeat drunk driving, 48 of the 50 states have passed a similar law. Mary is calling for the device to be installed in all cars, not just the cars of offenders. To raise public awareness, she installed one in her own vehicle.
If you drink, make arrangements before you start drinking. Until we eliminate it, I will fight.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving says last year more than 200,000 alcohol ignition interlock devices were installed in the U.S., up 18% from the year before. Salim Esaid, NHK World, Los Angeles.